Day 8 of the Rabobank Hockey World Cup 2014 is a key day for the men and women team in Pools B, and we start with New Zealand against Germany. Germany just 3 points from their opening 3 games. Who would have thought the reigning Olympic champions in real danger of not making the top 2, which is the 2 sides that make it through to the semi-final. Germany have to rely on other results, most notably Argentina dropping one of their next 2 games, plus they have to beat New Zealand here today. That is non-negotiable, and then they must beat Korea in their final game. One small thing that is in Germany's favour, it is that they do have a good goal difference, so should it come down to that, that is on their side. But first things first, they're up against the New Zealand side that also need to win to keep their hopes of making the top 2 alive. So this promises to be an absolute cracker. It's a must-win for both teams, and Germany under real pressure. Usually they deliver when they need to, and they need to more than ever before here. New Zealand, who were disappointed with their last game against Argentina, which they lost by 3-1. They will want to bounce back and return to winning ways. This one is on a knife edge. Right, both sides out in the middle of the park. Let's have the national anthem, starting with New Zealand and then Germany. A very focused German side know what they have to do in the next 70 minutes or so. Unbelievably, they've gone 2 games without scoring a goal. Very unlike them, and they will need their A game here. as the two sides shake hands. Now let's have a look at the two teams. At New Zealand, well, keep your eyes out for number 5, Andy Hayward from short corners. He scored a hat-trick against South Africa in their 5-0 win. Also look out for number 6, Simon Child. He scored an absolute belter of a goal as well in this tournament against South Africa. The coach for New Zealand is Colin Batch, and this is the German side. You can see
Zeigt ihnen, was ihr könnt. Ihr seid so geile Dribbler, ihr seid so geile Jungs vorne, ihr seid so geile Jungs im Mittelfeld. Zeigt ihnen, was ihr könnt. Macht das Spiel richtig gefährlich für die. Richtig gefährlich, Männer. Hopp. Auf, Jungs. Alles gesagt, wir gehen hier raus und holen uns die 3 Punkte heute. Komm jetzt! Gemeinsam auf geht's! Schwarz-Rot, Gold! Deutschland!
Well, there is the pumped-up nature of the German squad. Let's have a look at their starting lineup. And number 4, Max Müller's going to be key in defence. Number 17, he starts on the bench, Christopher Ruhr. He won Player of the Tournament at the recent Junior World Cup. He is an up-and-coming star of Germany hockey. And Christoph Zeller, number 19, he will be key from the top of the circle. But having said that, Germany yet to score a short corner in this competition. Markus Weiser, the coach, how much pressure must he be under with the way that his side have started this tournament? Now, the two umpires for this, Marcin Grochal of Poland, he is blowing on the far side, and the birthday boy from England, Hamish Jamson. Congratulations to him, happy birthday, Hamish.
3, 2, 1.
And we are underway here. New Zealand get us underway, attacking the goal to our right-hand side in the all-black strip. Germany in the white shirts, white shorts, red socks. And it is New Zealand to get the first free hit. And Hamish Jameson blows the whistle and penalises Phil Burrows for the free hit. And Germany can now have the 16. Delighted to stay alongside me for this one is the current Ireland goalkeeper, Davy Hart. Davy, good morning. And well, we didn't think we'd be sitting here on day 8 of the competition thinking Germany must win this, and even if they win it, it might not be enough to get them into the semi-finals.
Absolutely. I don't think anybody would imagine that Germany would be sitting with only 3 points to their name. New Zealand are probably going to look to kick on top of, you know, with 2 wins already they've had in this tournament to really try and pile on the pressure in order to try and get the semi-final spot.
There have been 2 real big surprises in this competition, one in the men's, one in the women's. The surprise in the women's was the England women failing so badly, and the surprise in the men's is the German side failing so badly. What do you think that is down to? That's just a change in order?
Potentially, but also a lot of the time the world rankings don't do actually teams justice. They play, you know, quite above that really. Argentina getting that 1-0 win against the world number 2 side.
As Germany come into the circle, shot, and it is off the bar! What a finish from Florian Fuchs! The New Zealand defence look at one another, but Fuchs has absolutely nailed that one. Nothing Devon Manchester can do about it. And with what, barely 90 seconds on the clock, Germany are in front.
That is a fantastic opening goal. Linus Butt doing all the hard work. Florian Fuchs picking it up on the half volley, rifling it over the head of Devon Manchester in the New Zealand goal. In off the underside of the crossbar. What a start to this game.
Well, it is just the start that Germany needed. 2 minutes in, and they lead by a goal to 0. Florian Fuchs with his first of the tournament, and what a finish it was. Not the quickest goal we've had, though. That goes to one of the Kiwis, to Steve Edwards, excuse me, he scored after 13 seconds against Korea. Now, Germany looking for a second, feed it into the circle!
Nothing.
And looking for the penalty corner was Benny Vass. Well, it's worth another look. This is some finish. Yeah, as a keeper, Davey, they're tricky, those ones. Even though it's just above your head, it is travelling so quickly. He's caught it sweetly.
Going to be quite a tricky zone, kind of above the shoulder area, just above the head there. Keeper opting to go with the right hand and try to get it with the stick, but what a fantastic finish from Florian Fuchs.
Well, New Zealand have to respond here if they can. Marcus Child wins the free hit on the edge of the circle. Simon Child takes it. Little touch from Burrows, long corner. Burrows takes it. And it comes from McAleese. Play on, says the umpire. And good work from Simon Child. Wins the free hit. Colin Batch straight onto the radio. That's his team in the stands. Play on, says the umpire. Tobias Hague tries to throw it over the top to Fuchs. And the big ale thrown again, and here is Zeller. Oh, that was aimed for Zeller, but getting in the way was Dean Cousins. Hague. Cousins out to this right-hand side. Hayward throws the aerial. Picked up by Burrows. Burrows inside to Child. Child has a little look up. Goes back to Burrows. Child. Ball underneath. And the foul from Butt. Never five Benny Best there. And he's been pulled up. Ruhr, who's got some pace on him. Christoph Ruhr on the reverse stick, still going Christoph Ruhr. Lovely pass inside, almost a brilliant take from Mats Granbusch, his young teammate. Both of those in Delhi at the Junior World Cup back in December, which Germany won. So the next generation as the ball comes into the circle, and a miss hit from Fuchs. As I was saying, the next wave of Germany players have established themselves by winning that Junior World Cup. But the current senior squad, well, just to give you an idea of what it means to Germany and how strong Germany have been over the years. The first men's World Cup was held in 1971, and that was the last time Germany failed to reach the last four. It really is a massive story in the world of hockey.
And probably a major concern for the German side, ranked 2 in the world, is having failed to score in 2 matches.
Yeah, well, we've been trying to work out the last time Germany failed to score in consecutive matches. Unfortunately, we don't have the answer for you, but should you know, then please send us a tweet or go to our Facebook page. We'd welcome the interaction. Now, New Zealand, who, despite going down to that early goal, have settled relatively quickly and fairly well, haven't they?
Yeah, one of those goals with an amazing strike like that, you just have to realise and recognise, yeah, that's, you know, it's not every day special goal is scored, and just regroup and look through the simple things again.
Into the circle. First time swing from Granbusch. And the free hit is outside the circle. Tobias Hague to take. This is Müller. He just has to check his forward momentum to pick up that pass. Now to this left-hand side where Furk sees his pass down the line, intercepted by Steve Edwards. Edwards' little spin deep in his own territory almost gives Germany an opportunity, but New Zealand have the 16. Cousins goes across the park. And New Zealand happy to play it out of their 25. Can be a dangerous tactic. And we're going to get a card here. And Christoph Ruhr given a green card. And he'll have 2 minutes to sit and think. And the 2 minutes starts when he sits down. You can see the manager there standing next to the official. They're now checking that they've got the same time going, but it doesn't really make much difference for the team manager. It will go on the official. Shalkowski now has support on that right-hand side. That's a fantastic ball from Shalkowski. Ball into the circle, and really good defending from Cousins. Firk with the ball in. Rabento in the centre, but Dean Cousins comes to New Zealand's rescue. Across it comes, chance for Grambush. Oh, he stuck it wide. Mats Grambush with a golden opportunity to double Germany's lead, but he just snatches at the shot.
That's a fantastic ball in from Pilt Arnold, picked up beautifully on the reverse, and a snapshot on the open side, just making his way past the goalkeeper's right here. You see from a brilliant camera angle, had the goalkeeper beaten by the looks of things. Keeper was making his way towards the ball, and yeah, just pulling it past that right post.
Poor defending, wasn't it, from New Zealand?
He had plenty of time to pick up the ball, but also turn and have the shot. Nobody within 3-4 meters, which is a huge distance in world hockey.
So New Zealand, into the circle it goes, and Jacoby watches it go past his post. Marcus Weiser not happy. He wasn't happy with the challenge down on this near side. And he is letting the technical bench know his displeasure. This is a much better performance from Germany so far. So we're only, what, 9.5 minutes in, but it's the Germany that we're used to seeing playing at this stage, at this level of hockey.
Very disciplined, very focused. I mentioned it watching their warm-up, how focused they were.
Burrows can't bring it under control.
Really, obviously, after the disappointment of the 1-0 loss to Argentina, and then to the home crowd here, home favourites, obviously Holland 1-0 in the most recent game. Really, this is probably the Germany of old that we know. Patient, showing great ability, but also, yeah, a really wanting desire here today.
I mean, they lost 1-0 to Argentina, they lost 1-0 to the Dutch. They had 33 circle penetrations against Argentina and 30 against the Dutch. They had more than their opponents on that occasion, but just couldn't get the shots. Just 2 shots on target from those 33 circle penetrations against Argentina and 2 against the Dutch.
It just so happened those games, Argentina defended incredibly well, very deep, but also the Dutch.
3-on-2 here for New Zealand. Can they make it count? But the first touch from Stephen Jennis, not a good one, and it allowed Muller to make the tackle. In it comes. And Child is going to ask for a video referral. So, my gut feeling is
I think there might have been a foot in there by the German.
That's a penalty corner, so, my gut reaction.
Obviously, the New Zealanders go for a corner.
Looking for a foot in the circle.
Okay. Martin says about the 5 metre from the play as well. Okay, from the original free hit.
So in it comes.
A little bit before that.
Yeah. It's just struck the shin guard there of Pilt Arnold as it's made its way across the circle, but I think the German team are arguing that the ball didn't move 5 meters. Obviously, in order for it to go directly into the circle, it has to move 5 meters. So
there was a foot in the circle, penalty corner.
Yeah, penalty corner given. Yeah, the fact that he'd waved play on is he was happy with the 5 metre rule. He was happy with the height. The only thing that we were questioning is whether it was a foot.
I even think Martin Hainer there was even suggesting yes, it was a foot, but the German side, you know, arguing that the ball might not have moved that 5 meters.
We can't refer a referral, so it is a penalty corner and a chance here for Hayward to restore parity.
Runners up.
Burrows there as well. As is
Max, stick in the air. Thank you. Go.
Kane Russell, number 21.
Yeah.
Another player who rose to prominence at the Junior World Cup.
I'm just asking Max to get his stick up in the air.
Yeah, and the feet too.
Yeah, I'll look for that. Just the stick is on the ground in front of the line. That's not allowed.
And Cousins just asking for the feet to be looked at as well. Right, here we go. It is Hayward, and Jacoby makes a good save to his right-hand side. Good hockey, got to work the goalkeeper from the top of the circle, which they did, and it was a decent save. That's a great ball across, and not really attacked at that far post by Blair Hilton.
Yeah, that man there, Jacoby, doing very well, staying up nice and tall. getting the right foot to it and putting it around the side of the post. Very good save. Hayward just holding on to the ball that bit longer, looking to put a bit of disguise on it. Looked like he might have been going glove side and then eventually firing it low to the stick side.
As a goalkeeper, Davey, can you read it from the top of the circle when it's going that quickly, or do you have to try and just anticipate?
All depends on situation, who's a drag flicker, you know, how quick the ball's going. That's what you train for. Sometimes you train to read situations, other times it's just making the correct decision and reacting from what you see coming towards you.
Germany looking to pass it round the back. This is Ruhr. Christoph Ruhr still going, cuts back inside. Lovely bit of skill from the young German striker. You can't believe he hasn't got the penalty corner.
You're getting... I'm giving you benefit of doubt on that one, okay? Cool.
Well, the umpire talking to the players and explaining his decision, and you can't ask for more than that as a player.
No, absolutely not. It's great, the interaction that you can hear also with the microphone from the umpires, so the viewers at home and the people in the stadium can also hear the interaction, which is always great.
Germany pressing once again on that right-hand side is Vess. Zeller looking at the top of the circle, trying to pick out Florian Fuchs. And Shear. Burrows. Sideline ball for New Zealand. Good interception. In defence from Zeller. This is Marcus Child, the younger brother of Simon. And this is Aaron Panchier, and Jacobi having to get that ball clear because there's two New Zealand players at the back stick, one of whom is Simon Child. And here goes the aerial, and Dean Cousins has to be on there because Ruhr was behind him. Ruhr takes it quickly, got support in the middle with Fuchs if he can find him. Ruhr, little drop under the shoulder, lovely ball. That would have been a beautifully worked goal. Christopher Vesely with the last touch, just past the post. But real intent here from Germany. Ball stopped on the edge of the New Zealand circle, and it's all Germany at the moment. Wave after wave of Germany attack. Strzelkowski down on the line, and they win the long corner, which will be taken by Vess. And again a long corner. Marcus Weiss, the Germany head coach, must be thinking, where was this performance to the last two games? The intensity.
It's not an ideal situation for the Germans to be in.
Ball into the circle. Strzelkowski there with Cousins, and off the Germany striker, last 16.
As you rightfully mentioned, the German side really showing their capabilities here today, but is it a case of too little too late? If they do go on to win today, they're going to have to depend on other results to go their favour.
It would be a remarkable story if they were to qualify the last four from the position they're in. It would take Argentina to really blow up. Now Ingles got some space, and well, Jacobi comes across to cover the ball to Simon Child, and Ingles goes the other side of the keeper.
It does well to get away from Max Müller firing that open side cross. Jacobi probably thinking is going to go towards more the middle of the goal or just slightly to his right. But it's one of those ones as a goalkeeper you're just hoping not to hear the sound of the post or something at the back post.
Yes, that dink, that dull dink as the ball hits the post, and you're thinking, where has that gone? Or something like that. And the reverse stick. It's cleared only as far as Martin Hainer, and everybody apart from Jacobi is in the New Zealand half.
It's good from the Germans. a lot of sustained pressure, as you mentioned, inside that Kiwi half, the New Zealand half right now, looking to be patient, play the ball around here and like expose a bit more space maybe on the outside.
She's almost as Butt has a chance here to put in a dangerous ball. Manchester's only got half a touch. Good clearance from Burrows. It's almost the reverse of the New Zealand-Argentina game the other day. New Zealand dominated the first half, couldn't get the breakthrough, went on to lose. And while Germany are dominating and we're coming up to the halfway point of the first half, they'll want more than the one goal, because this game of hockey can turn in a flash, and a one-goal lead is very, very slender.
Or similarly, you could argue it's the same situation that Germany found themselves against the Argentinian side, but on the opposite. Argentina defending very deep and with a lot of men, making it really difficult for the Germans to try and really create anything.
Switching the angle of attack, but can't keep it in.
Just that opportunity there with Linus Butt firing it across. Manchester doing well. And eventually Burrows in there, using all of his experience, played over 300 times now for his country. It's a fantastic achievement to clear his lines there for his country.
Germany once again, Strzelkowski can't bring it under control. So Hayward on the New Zealand left. 16 and a bit minutes remaining in this first half. A poor touch from Panchier, gives possession back to Germany. This is Ruhr. Ruhr's off and running again. He's full of vitality and life, this young striker. And then he's called for a screening of the ball with his stick. This is McAleese trying to pick out Panchier. And Jared Panchier will take the long corner, turning the defender inside and out. It's Benedict Furk who's trying to keep Panchier at bay. First time ball in from McAleese, off the stick of Ruhr, long corner. Burrows to take, and it comes. There's a little high, play on. Well, Jameson hasn't called, and it's still New Zealand, and Edwards never got the shot away. Arguably could have taken the shot earlier, tried to get closer, and Germany shut the door in his face. Jacobi once again called into action. So while Germany are dominating this one, Jacobi's had to make a couple of smart saves.
It was great skills initially shown by Edwards.
Strzelkowski trying to shift it to his right, but Bakker making an important touch, but here goes Rabent into the circle. This is back to Strzelkowski, and Manchester makes the save with his left leg. Back it comes, and Germany just turning the screw. Heine to Müller. Müller's first touch lets him down, has a little look up. Goes back to Heine. First time up to Oliver Korn. Korn. First time ball on the shoulder by Zeller, 16.
Yeah, this is the great skill shown by Edwards. As you mentioned, just got a bit too close, making it towards the penalty spot area, allowing Nicholas Jacobi in here the chance for Germany. Play back to Strzelkowski here, tried almost like a drag flick type shot. Manchester able to clear with that sweeping left hand out of the danger zone.
Strzelkowski takes a seat, and Colin Batch, head coach, has a chat with some of his players as to what he wants them to do, just to counter this German dominance of territory and possession. But all the while they're only a goal down. It won't be of as big a concern than if they concede again. Out to this left-hand side, Furk to the edge of the circle. Furk, lovely skill, still going. Furk! Yeah, and a penalty stroke. was awarded.
You want a referral?
That for the stick tackle.
Referral? Is it a corner or a stroke? Oh, stroke. That's a stroke.
And the umpire absolutely certain it's a stroke. And no referral coming.
It was a great injection of pace from Ferg, pulling off the left foot, beating McAleese, and it's here, the heavy stick tackle from Hayward. For me, he's going in towards goal. Deliberate foul like that, with an opportunity to score a goal. Umpire with no other choice.
Here we go then, Zeller against Manchester. And Zeller sticks it very high. Well, now, will Germany regret that miss? That is a bad miss from Christopher Zeller.
By the looks of things, yeah, it's really high over that crossbar. One of the most prolific strikers in world hockey. You'd expect him to slot that away, having already previously scored a stroke high to the keeper's left in one of the previous matches already.
Wow, we've seen it all in this competition from Germany. And wow, their possession and territory would suggest they probably deserve a 2-0 lead, but when you're given an opportunity like that, a golden opportunity like that, you have to take them. And you don't always get your just rewards in sport.
As you previously mentioned, Charlie, statistics can only do so much, but at the end of the day, if you don't put the score on the board, it's given New Zealand here another opportunity.
Aaron Banchit, oh, he can't bring it under control.
Let's pick one of the next
let you have
one.
the distance, but I've got to get you to put a stick on it.
So, Germany still on the front foot here. Sideline ball on their right-hand side. Taken by Vest. Vest now to Hague, who's on the left of the Germany attack. This is Butt. Hague under some pressure. Beautifully done. Hague still has Butt to his left-hand side. Ruhr's up the line. Butt's going to take it himself. Back is Pancher to make the tackle. Butt still going. Pancher gives away the free hit. Butt to Ruhr. Ruhr. Nice ball out of the corner. Back in it comes. And the missed control on the top of the circle. And Ruhr's gone down fairly theatrically.
He fell over.
Hang on a second. Ruhr doesn't like the decision and he said something.
This is not, no, I'll talk, you just listen. This is not acceptable, okay? I understand the frustration. We discussed, there was nothing here from what we saw.
It's all right.
You're getting off with a warning here, okay?
Just as long as you give us the warning when we deliberately kick the ball away.
Wait, I already gave him one green card for that. I mean, don't be like that. Don't be like that. No.
So, what's your take?
Yeah, I think by the looks of things there, Blair Tarrant just finding the heel of Ruhr as he's making his way, so I think a slight trip. But as you could hear, the umpires were convinced that there was nothing there and it merely fell over.
Well, New Zealand still a goal down, but they're still in this game. Remember, they need to win as much as Germany to keep their semi-final hopes alive. Good tackle from Vesely. And here go Germany once again. Ruhr wants it in that right-hand channel. Here is Christopher Ruhr. Can he get the shot away? Ruhr twisting, turning. Goes down again. Under the tackle of Blair. Oh, what a ball that is. Oh, no. Ingles miscontrols. And the opportunity is gone. Blair Tarrant in the thick of things once more.
It's a fantastic vision from Simon Child doing a bit of defending there, and Ingles, unfortunately, not able to find the final touch there. Would have made him one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
It was a great ball. He wasn't even stretching for it, was he? It was into the breadbasket. Tchaikovsky Little look up. There's some German players unmarked. Butt is in acres of space on the left here for Germany. He's standing on the edge of the circle, and there isn't anybody within, what, 20 yards of him. Now they'll shift across. They have to shift across. And here is Butt. Marcus Child actually had 2 players to look after there.
It's interesting from the New Zealand side, allowing the Germans that much space of a man. Could be mostly down to the zonal kind of system that they play, and therefore meaning that it's not a man-to-man system, so someone doesn't have to directly look after him.
Simon Child brings it back up inside. Nice skill, but that's a great tackle. Brilliant tackle from Hague. Hague to Muller. Muller back to Hague, 1 touch up to Butt. Lack of ball speed doesn't help Butt out. Hague, but now Butt has some space to run into over the halfway line. Ruhr to Vesely. This is Hauke. Vesely. Zwicker now. And Butt once again given acres of space. And good tackle by Kane Russell. Ball inside from Jenis. Simon Child can't bring it under control. And Vesely makes it look ever so easy. Changeable weather conditions. It was raining a moment ago. Now the sun's out. And Cheer feeding Child. Now can he find the ball back? Oh, the bounce just evades Panchier, and Ruhr has it. 3 on 4. Strzelkowski uses his big frame well to protect the ball from Phil Burrows. And now it's Rabobank's turn to have acres of space on that left-hand side. Across comes Russell to make the tackle. Ferk into the edge of the circle. Burrows. Ooh, Burrows with a tackle, but the ball's gone out for a long corner. Sounded a little bit of wood in that tackle from Burrows. But Rabobank. Oh, Butts just completely missed that. Jacobi will just dink it to Hague. No pressure for Hague to deal with. Suddenly there's missed touches everywhere in the centre of the park. Good decision. Well, that was up off the German stick, was it not? Zwicker. Oh, last-ditch defending from New Zealand. As Grambusch was in, or at least he thought he was in. Ball into the corner, too far in front of Jenis. Tough opening 28 minutes for New Zealand, but they're still only a goal behind. Any mistake from Germany, if it's punished, might just take the wind out of Germany's sails because they've been so dominant.
You would have to think potentially as the longer this game goes on and only 1-0,
please, the 5.
Christopher Zeller will be thinking, you know, how costly could that penalty stroke miss be?
If I were you, I would just
if you put in the right place, definitely, yeah.
New Zealand have Burrows on this right-hand side. Burrows plays it up to Makalisi, continue his run. Good covering tackle from Hague. Makalisi to take the long corner, but good defensive work from Zwicker. Ferk, Zwicker. Very, very tight down in this left-hand corner for Germany. Hague. Strzelkowski. trying to pick up Groundbush, but it's intercepted by Tarrant. Groundbush then gets it back and feeds it out to that right-hand side where forward will come Rabobank. Lovely ball down the line, picked up by Christopher Ruhr. Ruhr with the long corner. Ruhr still going. This is Rabobank. Germany with the free hit inside the New Zealand 25. Once again, there are 21 players and the 2 umpires all in the New Zealand half. Muller just drops out momentarily. Zwicker. Zwicker still going. Zwicker to the circle edge. Zwicker into the circle and scores. Martin Zwicker just allowed into the edge of the penalty of the circle by New Zealand, and they pay the ultimate price. Poor defending from New Zealand there.
Very much so, but take nothing away from the solo effort there from Martin Zwicker, showing great skill to get past the New Zealand defence, making his way in and finding a flick high and right to the New Zealand goalkeeper Devon Manchester into the side net, and a fantastic goal, much to the delight of his teammates there. But again, he had an awful lot of time to do so, and really no one came towards him to close him down.
No pressure whatsoever from New Zealand. A poor goal for them to concede so close to the half-time interval. And Martin Zwicker gets his first of the tournament. And, well, Germany get their reward for all their territory. And will be a relieved man. Christopher Zeller, who blazed his penalty stroke over the bar. 2-0 now, Germany lead after 31 minutes. And a fair reflection on the balance of play.
Yeah, I would think so. The sustained pressure from the Germans in this first half has been clear to see. The amount of time they've spent in the opponent's half, but also the amount of circle entries they've had.
That's Zeller going down. Falling heavily on his right arm. Ball cut out in the middle of the park. This is Child. Edwards on this right-hand side. McAleese, little look up, cuts back inside. Hayner leaves his leg in there, gets away with it. Penalty corner coming now. This is vital for New Zealand, you feel. An opportunity to get one back before half-time. Colin Batch knows how important it is. He's given his instructions to Nick Hague.
Yeah, just a bit unfortunate in the end. McAleese looking to play that ball across, coming off of Hayner's stick and finding the back of Benny Vessa's foot.
15. Guys, 15-10.
So, Burrows will go to inject. Hayward is at the top of the circle.
5 seconds.
Russell is also there.
Seconds.
He's to the right
5 seconds. Come on.
of the two. There he is there, left of screen came Russell. Hayward with the headband on. It's gone to Hayward, and Hayward scores! Well, for all their dominance, Germany only have a 1-goal lead. Andy Hayward gets the Black Sticks right back into this one. A fine penalty corner, and it is New Zealand 1, Germany 2.
Big man makes no mistake this time. Going in a similar area, by the looks of things, catching Nicholas Jacobi off guard, and maybe even find his way through the legs. Good, powerful low flick from the big man. Getting another penalty corner goal, much to the delight of his coach, Colin Batch. As you said, only 1 minute to play here. New Zealand will be happy with this.
Absolutely. And they always say it's a good time to score, or any time's a good time to score, but particularly just before half-time, because Germany would have been fairly happy going in at 2-0. 2-1, for all the dominance, it's not a great return. Especially when mentally you're fragile anyway, because you must win this game because of your previous results. That's a poor ball out of defence. It's picked up by Hague, who can run at the circle. There's there to be more scoring, and could be a card here, and there is a card for Simon Child. Strange that Just the green card and the free hit. It was that bad a tackle, you'd have thought possibly a short corner may have been awarded. A foot there from Hayward and a chance for Germany with just 15 seconds left on the clock. This hooter will, the half-time hooter will sound. Germany will get the chance to play out the penalty corner. They'll have all 10 players around the circle.
Just finding the foot there of goal scorer Hayward. This time he's the villain. Fuchs unable to get a good trap on the reverse stick and eventually rolling onto the foot of Hayward. I wonder how the New Zealand penalty corner defence will be feeling, considering they conceded 3 penalty corners against Argentina in the last match.
So Strakowski and Zeller at the top of the circle. Strakowski to the left, Zeller to the right. And it's Zeller. Oh, that is a flick. That is a penalty flick. And it's a great time to score when your opposition haven't got any moment to respond. And Marcus Weiss's side score right on the death to take a 3-1 lead.
A fantastic executed flick. You can see that from a brilliant camera angle in the goal, giving Manchester no chance, diving away to his right side. Ball ending up in the side netting. Interesting enough, as you said, also the first penalty corner goal for this German side in this tournament.
Well, Christopher Zeller, who could have been the villain of the piece, having blazed a penalty stroke over the bar, redeems himself with a beautifully taken penalty corner right on half-time, and Germany get the reward for all their territory against New Zealand. They have a healthy half-time lead, and with the second half still to come, at half-time it's New Zealand 1, Germany 3. Half-time then in this vital Pool B match between New Zealand and Germany have the upper hand. They lead by 3-1. Zeller responding with the last play of the game to Andy Hayward's penalty corner, and the Black Stick supporters, well, they're going to be hoping for a much better performance from their side in this second half. So here's some of the highlights from the opening 35, and Germany getting off to a great start. Davey Hart.
It was a fantastic strike from Florian Fuchs. You can hear it crashing off of the underside of the crossbar. Really set this game alight after some good work by Linus Butt, and just, yeah, you can't ask for much of a better finish than that.
Then they had a lot of dominance. Germany, that is. That was one of the rare forays that New Zealand had into the circle. You could say from Jacobi, but it was all going on, and in fact, Manchester had to defend the penalty stroke, and Christopher Zeller blazed it over, but this was the second goal.
An individual solo run from Martins Vicker, fantastically finished, but as we mentioned, got an awful lot of space here. You see not much pressure coming in, and able to pick out that far side and into the side netting.
Then just before half-time, 90 seconds before the break, Annie Hayward gave them some hope, but some naive play from New Zealand with only a minute to go. They gave away cheap possession. Germany won the penalty corner, and that was the result of it. And well, having said New Zealand would be happy having scored just before half-time, Germany will be even happier. Right, let us know your thoughts on Twitter handle @FIH_hockey, #RHWC2014, and Facebook.com/FI Hockey. There you go, that's what you need to do. Get your mobile device out and send us a message. Let us know what you think of this Germany performance. A much better performance from Germany. That's the daily newspaper that's produced here. Just reading up on yesterday's results. Saw there a picture of Australia, who the Australian men looked very good, didn't they, against England yesterday. A 5-0 win. They're 5-0 in, up after about 37 minutes, and then just took their foot off the gas with bigger tests to come. Well, Germany fans will be hoping for more goals, and just to remind you that Germany must win this game. Hope that Argentina slip up against one of their next two opponents, which are Korea today or South Africa in the last match on Tuesday. But those two, the bottom-ranked side in this Pool B. So Germany's fate not in their own hands. That would be a huge surprise and a huge turn-up in world hockey if they didn't make the Final Four. Well, the team's starting to make their way back out of the changing room. And Phil Burrows will be hoping that his side can turn things around here. It's a big ask because Germany have looked very, very solid. Right, I think we can hear now from Colin Batch, who is with Quinton Hull down pitch side.
Well, Colin, at least there's a few goals in the game. It seems to be opening up a bit. Is that the belief that you sell to your players?
Yeah, I think we're getting quite a bit of ball up front, and so you know, it's not a good position to be in the 3-1. It would have been better to be 2-1 at half-time, obviously, but that late corner hasn't helped. But I feel that we've got enough ball in our attacking area, and we're getting the ball there quickly to give ourselves a chance.
Structure, concentration, skill, what's the difference?
Well, I think we need to secure our defence a little bit. We've been a bit slow to react on our turn and chase, and also our marking at the back, and that can be better. And we can't be giving Germany any free ball inside the circle.
Thanks for your time. Good luck.
Colin Batch echoing the thoughts of my co-commentator here, Davey Hart. Well, it would be some turnaround. He is right, they did have that couple of great opportunities, didn't they, with a quick ball out of defence, but the first touch have been letting New Zealand down. Can they improve it in this second 35? All we require is a ball, and we can get this game underway. Here it is, and as always, several appear at one time. Germany get us underway, then attacking the goal to our right-hand side, leading by 3-1, dominating territory and possession in that first 35, and they even missed a penalty stroke as well, so the scoreline could have a healthier read to it from a Germany perspective. New Zealand, well, they've had a few chances and they might have a few more in the second half, but such is the nature and the infrequency of those chances, they have to take them, Davy Hart. As the ball comes into the circle for Germany, Germany looking to start with aplomb, and Manchester somehow keeps that out. Oliver Kahn with the last touch, and Germany looking to turn the screw, put the game beyond New Zealand at the start of this second half. Ball into the circle. And Panchir just about gets it away. Kalise throws the aerial, but there's nobody forward for the Black Sticks, as you can see from that picture. Rick Charlesworth, the Australia men's coach, watching on.
Certainly a bright start from Germany, calling Devon Manchester into action there early on. But this game has the potential to go two ways. Either New Zealand can claw their way back in here, but again, you see reverse stick cross in, deflection there by Corn. Keeper did well to keep it out. Just coming off the inside of his leg. Blair Tarrant was there in the hand able to clear. But as I was saying, the game could potentially go two ways. It could really open up and New Zealand could really hit a few more goals, which is probably Germany are hoping to do that, because in order not only points wise but also goal difference.
Germany will play patiently, probing, waiting for the opportunity to appear. And the zonal marking, that's a lovely piece of skill. And Besley was stretching for the ball, but take nothing away from the skill shown by Fuchs. Now here goes Butt into the circle, little 1-2. And comes to nothing. Quick release down this left-hand flank for Ingles to chase. Ingles still going up to the circle edge. Ingles trying to play it into the circle. He's in there now, but across is Hayner. He didn't dive in, and just ushered Ingles further and further to the attacker's right.
Stick on the ball. Phil, about twice already for you, so, and this is not one of them.
Again, explanation from the umpire as to why the decision has been made. This is Korn. Dropping it out is Vass. Hauke. Gets the ball back, fires it into the circle. And past the post. Seller the intended target. Yes. Pictures say 1,000 words. Defensive work from Butt. New Zealand must get the next goal, you feel. 4-1 would be too big a mountain to climb. Jacobi watches it go past his near post.
That's the beautiful thing about the game of hockey. Regardless sometimes of the score, teams have the ability to get themselves back into it. Having experienced a few matches like that myself, and again, always going to be a tougher task for New Zealand facing the reigning Olympic champions and the world number 2 Germany.
Germany on the front foot once again. Lovely run into the circle, and again the defence lets them down, and it's turned in by Rabobank to the far post.
I think it might have actually struck the New Zealand defender last, Blair Tarrant, by the looks of things, from Vickers' cross.
And it is 4-1. And Marcus Weiser happier now. Well, Rabobank was certainly in the far post, but maybe he didn't get the last touch as you suggest. Yeah, up off the knee of Steve Edwards.
Yeah.
Ball fired across by Zwicker. It will go down as Zwicker's goal.
My only question is, where has that ball struck Edwards?
I thought it was on his knee.
It's on the knee. Would you deem that dangerous?
Well, Zwicker gets a second. And Germany lead 4-1. Well, not the start that New Zealand needed. It's a long way back from here. In theory, New Zealand still wouldn't be out of it.
Here, not you, okay?
Because they have 6 points, but in reality, it would be very difficult because they're playing the Dutch in their last game. It's a good pick on the edge of the circle. And New Zealand come forward and Tarrant spaces out that right-hand side, but Jared Panchier can't bring it under control.
Have a look here at the goal from Zwicker again, just finding the inside of the leg, top of the shin guard of Edwards in the end and making his way over the line. Always a tough blow for a player like that to do so.
He had to play it. He had to play it because, as I mentioned, Rabobank was at the back post. Okay, he might have missed the target, but he couldn't take that chance. Here goes Furk. Furk into Granbush. Granbush still going. Granbush and Ruhr getting each other's way. Ruhr with the shot, Manchester with the save. And New Zealand at the free hit.
Two young men combining well. Chris Ryu with the snapshot, teeing himself up. Good save for Manchester with the right leg guard there. Good balance. Getting back into the ready position and clearing his lines.
Plenty of space here for Alex Shaw to run into. Shaw runs into that space, feeds it forward to Marcus Child. Marcus Child still going, trying to make something happen for New Zealand. Free hit, Panchier will take. And it comes, a little flick underneath from Edwards. And then Zwicker gets it out to Ruhr. Ruhr drops it. That's a beautiful ball out of a tight situation, and he gets a round of applause from those assembled. Quite right too. Nice ball down the line where Ben tries to win the free hit, which he does. Ben will take. Granbush to his left. This is Granbush. Muller. Muller has a little look up. That's a great ball from Max Muller. Sadly, he couldn't bring it under control. Pilt Arnold on that far side.
Great vision from the captain, Max Muller. Pilt Arnold watching it the whole way. Unfortunately, unable to trap it on his reverse side there. But the previous passage of play there, it must be so difficult for New Zealand at the minute. Really expending a lot of energy with a high press, and yet with a fantastic overhead ball, aerial ball. Then within 2 passes, Germany are in the opposition 23.
Panchier now swaps sides. Germany swarming around the New Zealand ball carrier. Edwards with the free hit. Tackle by Zwicker. Marcus Child sees his cross arm behind. Free hit taken quickly by Child into the circle off the leg of Hague. Burrows. Good defensive work from Hague once again. Cousins. To Russell. That's fantastic defensive work from Germany. And this is Vesely. Vesely twisting and turning out of the challenge, and there's space for Germany to run into. Trzaskowski with a beautiful cross-field ball which Zeller can't pick up. Hayward's there to nick it away from the Germany centre forward. And Simon Child has a look up, feeds it inside. Nice ball. Child looking for the return, but Tarrant going on his own, dispossessed. Zeller.
You bottom it.
No, Zeller, yeah.
Who was that against? Zeller. Christoph Zeller being told to keep it.
Bollocks.
Oh, wow. Apologies for the language used by the birthday boy, Hamish Jameson.
Again.
Just letting those on the sideline know that he doesn't agree with their point of view. Russell. And New Zealand through Burrows. Going forward once more. Chance here now for New Zealand. Good defensive work from Benedict Furk. Vesely has a little look up. Doesn't play the first ball. Vesely still has plenty of time to play a ball. Drops it to Müller. Heine. Vesely. Oh, Vesely under pressure now. So cool under pressure, isn't he? Didn't panic one bit.
Just that effort again. Russell doing well along the baseline. I think it's intercepted with the outstretched stick there of Nicholas Jacobi, finding Martin Heine and eventually to clear the lines. But overall, in general, the Germans today have been cool, calm and collected, which is something we didn't see in the previous matches.
Oh, they're showing their skills now, Germany. A touch letting down. It's Hauke with the lead. Vest receiving the ball. And a rather perplexed looking New Zealand bench, wondering how, if at all, can they get back into this one. But he's out to Ingles, wins the free hit. But once more. Ball speed, not the only thing lacking on that pass to Heine. Müller. Hauke. Hauke loses out. This is Burrows. Burrows fires it up the line. No one really in the middle for New Zealand just yet. Here they come. Good defence from Heine, puts it behind for the long corner. Not particularly happy, is he? How's your German? Chance here on the reverse stick side. It's up and over the bar from Simon Child.
Sloppy for Max Müller. Good, obviously, defending from Simon Child to get low, and unfortunately firing that reverse stick shot high and wide, blazing it over the crossbar and over the head of Nicholas Jacobi there. Bit uncharacteristic for Max Müller.
Jacobi very quick to close the angle down. Russell penalised, but in acres of space, but the ball just a bit too quick from Hauke. Hayward's got Panchir inside him, but he goes even further across. That's a beautiful ball to Burrows. Burrows has a little look up, plays it to the top of the circle. Intercepted by the Germany defence, and it is a Germany free hit. Fuchs with the interception. Here is Fuchs once more. Little ball underneath, which Kane Russell picks up. Rambush not happy. Child trying to make some space for himself. Simon Child taking on Hague. Germany come away with the ball. Rambush to Sharkowski.
I'm sorry, but I just missed it.
Sharkowski up against Panchir. Comes back inside, wins the free hit. To take it quickly, and does so. Opportunity here for Germany. On the reverse stick side, it's Zwicker. Zwicker plays it in, Hayward's there. Poor ball from Hayward, invites Germany to continue the press. But Vest gives the ball away cheaply. Panchir. Well cut out by Butt on the edge of the circle. Zwicker. Well, he didn't have anybody. There's no German player on the left-hand side, the far side of the field. New Zealand, here's the chance! And off target, so it's dangerous for Marcus Child.
Okay.
Nicholas Jacobi not looking too happy.
Brothers combining well there. I think the older of the brothers in the back post was just looking for a bit of a flatter ball across the face of the goal.
And Simon Child flat out on his back. This is McAleese. Tarrant. Tarrant allowed to run into the 25. Now can he find the ball into the circle? Hague gets the stick in or the leg in to stop the ball. Burrows, chance here now. Can they pull the trigger? Can they find the target? Ingles sees his shot turned away by Jacobi. An opportunity there for New Zealand.
I need big five, yeah? Good, stay.
Good persistency shown by Ingles to try and get the shot off eventually, but as you mentioned, an easy, comfortable save in the end.
So, 3/4 of the match gone. New Zealand 1, Germany 4. Germany have not been behind throughout this game. There's a replay of the Ingles shot, and yeah, easy for Jacobi. Nice height for him, no mistake. Feeds Vest. Vest streaming forward, the ball in front of Zwicker too far. It was the ideal start for Germany though, wasn't it? With Florian Fuchs scoring after 2 minutes. It settled the nerves, got them into the game. Here goes New Zealand. This is an opportunity for Child if he can get it strong, but he can't. Zeller hasn't really got a great deal of support. That's because of the line change about to go on for Germany. 3 on, 3 off. And Germany missing a couple of players. Oscar Dieker and Moritz Förster, but apart from that, those two wouldn't really explain the poor showing at this competition, would it?
I wouldn't think so. Well, obviously, Moritz Förster, world-class player, really kind of a big figure in the German side, midfield kind of general almost. But I think the ability that all the other players who have stepped in to replace them have, I don't think it'll make too much of a difference in the end.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, they've had the circle penetrations. They just haven't had the accuracy at goal, or indeed the number of shots that you'd expect from, say, 30, 33 circle penetrations. Marcus Child tries to fade out that right-hand side, and Phil Burrows doesn't have a full tank of petrol after what has been, 54 minutes of play. Hague just trying to rev his team up. Colin Batty's on the radio.
It's just become a bit disjointed from the German side right now, and the tempo's dropped a bit along with the ball speed and tempo, so that's why Hayne is probably trying to rally the rest of his teammates in doing so.
Tarrant. Well watched into the stick by Pilt-Arnold. Zwicker to Ruhr. Ruhr leaves it and it's picked up by Zeller. Zeller back to Ruhr. Ferk's making tracks down this right flank for Germany. Arnold, here is Ferk. Rolls it into Vesely. Vesely. He's a man mountain, isn't he, Christopher Vesely? He's absolutely huge. Ball over on that far side. Germany have the sideline ball. Over the top to Ferk. Ferk's in here. Shot. Good save from Manchester. Ruhr now tries to get Ferk in again, and this time he scores. And Germany have a fifth. Good work from Zeller to put it back into the danger zone. And Benedikt Ferk gets his first of the competition.
Good initial ball in, well picked up by Ferk. So his first shot well saved by Manchester. Ruhr doing very well to find the pass back again. I think the goalkeeper will probably not be too pleased with that. Initial first save was good. Ruhr does very well to keep it alive. Pull it back on that 90-degree angle here to Ferk. And Ferk's flick effort making his way in off the goalkeeper's stick in the end and into the goal.
He stopped the time. I think it's a goalkeeper change.
There's the angle, and there's a goalkeeper change coming on for New Zealand. Hamish McGregor replacing Devon Manchester. Well, the game's gone. Time for McGregor to have a go. There you go, 57th minute. Germany make it 5-1.
All we need here is 4 goals from New Zealand to replicate their thriller of a 5-all game in the London Olympics. I think New Zealand were leading potentially 5-1, 5-2 at that time, and the Germany equalised in the last couple of seconds to make it a 5-all. So can we expect it today?
Well, it would be a massive turnaround, wouldn't it? And nothing coming for Stephen Jennis. Here they go again. This is Zeller. Zeller up against Cousins, and McGregor gets his first touch. Tarrant to Cousins. There's Hamish McGregor. And Cheer. Tarrant. And intercepted, and this could be dangerous for New Zealand. Germany have possession now. Driving to the circle edge is Korn. Korn still going. This is Vesely. Hayward's in there. An important touch from Hayward because Vesely was about to pull the trigger.
Germany piling the pressure on here in search of the 6th goal. Potentially looking for more. You'd have to say New Zealand really going to have to kind of close the back door, if you want to describe it that way. Colin Batch mentioned at half-time not to give the Germans as much time in their circle, and unfortunately the second half Germany have found space and also punished them for it.
New Zealand came into this game goal difference of +4. Their goal difference is now at 0. Scored 9, conceded 9. This is Grambusch. Nice ball from Grambusch with Sarkowski. Germany are in here again. Grambusch looking to make it 6. No.
No, it's not a chance.
Cousins out to that right-hand side. Simon Child. Little look up, but there's no real options in front of him. Hayward. Oh, Burrows gets away with it because Alex Shaw is behind him. Here is Grambusch. This is Hauke. Ferg, oh, that's a dangerous, dangerous ball. McGregor does well. And New Zealand look to try and bring it away. This is McAleese. Back into Edwards. McAleese picks out Jenis.
Inside, inside, inside. Please stop the ball so everyone knows where 5 is, okay? Yep.
McAleese sent back.
Yep.
And now plays in that support ball for McAleese. Final 10. New Zealand 1, Germany 5. Can New Zealand find a consolation? Muller takes it over his own back line. It's a long corner. Muller wanting the hit for the push. Doesn't get it. In it comes. That's a good ball from Burrows. Turned behind by Jacobi. Good ball from Burrows. Finds Ingles, who drops it back out to Child.
And a long corner.
Long corner.
5. Take it back, yeah.
Burrows fires it into the circle. Good touch from Muller, but still alive for New Zealand. But again, the ball into the circle is a poor one. That was not good enough from New Zealand.
Final pass just letting them down at a crucial time. Here you can see a bit of a run in between Max Muller and umpire Goshen there.
Ball's on this near side. Ferk will take it, drops it to Haine. Haine to Muller. Lovely beats of control down on that left-hand flank. This is Rabent. Back inside to Zwicker. Zwicker's got Ferk to his right. Here is Ferk. Ruhr's in front of him. This is Ruhr. Ruhr on the reverse stick. McGregor gets in there and rather unorthodoxly palms it into danger, straight up the middle of the goal, but it works for him. Tarrant. Got to meet the ball. Muller does that and brings it away, but his ball up the park. Oh, it's gone against New Zealand.
A beautiful bit of skill there from Benny Vez, being able to control that aerial ball that he received, take another touch and then make his way past the experienced Burrows there. I think Germany are probably looking just to maintain this possession, keep the ball pace, and try keep working this New Zealand side for the remaining 7 minutes.
Well, Germany's goal difference will be +6 if there's no addition to this scoreline. With the game against Korea still to come.
Yellow card, 14.
Argentina played Korea today. The Dutch take on South Africa. And Jan-Philippe Rabent gets the green card.
I think, in fact, actually it was indicated by the umpire there was actually a yellow card. Bit of ill-discipline, knocking the ball away.
So just confirmed that is a yellow card. So Germany will be short-handed for most of the remainder of this game. Back comes McAleese. There you go. So a 5-minute rest for Rabent. He'll make it on for the last 90 seconds or so. New Zealand now looking for a consolation. Good work down in that corner by Marcus Child. Keeping running to the end.
No, it was on the line. I was here. Well, Okay, enough.
There you go, that's the reason. So he's got a 5-minute rest. Good steal from Edwards, but then he's lost possession. Burrows has the sideline ball. Five and a half to go in this one. Davey and New Zealand just trying to look for consolation, I guess. And Germany, well, they're down to 10 for most of these 5 minutes.
In terms of goal difference, Germany will probably just look to give nothing away here, not concede a sloppy goal, while New Zealand are going to try and press hard, expose the 10 man of Germany and try. Oh, that's.
Hold on, you okay? He's all right.
Is that into his head?
That's straight onto his head.
Yep.
Oh, he's got a tough old head, isn't he? He's just got up and walked away. Wow, there you go. New Zealand into the circle. Then away goes Ruhr. Hold on, there's going to be a referral. Penalty corner. It's given by Hamish Jensen at this end.
For a bad tackle. Want a referral?
Well, Germany don't like the decision, but they're not going to refer it, so.
Yeah, it's a blatant stick check there coming in from Vesely. New Zealand had every right to appeal for it, but Hamish Johnson on this side, the birthday boy, signalling that they didn't need to go upstairs.
Well, we talked about not giving away a goal. They've given away a penalty corner, and Andy Hayward is fairly handy, isn't he?
But the clock is the same. Go inside. Okay, captain. Max, please. No, let me talk, okay? For the last 10 minutes, yes, there's chatter. I don't care. If we're wrong, maybe we're wrong. I need your team to stay quiet. Okay? And if there's a problem, we can chat. But not like that there's every decision being questioned. Please. Okay? Thank you.
That's fair enough. You know, the umpire's admitting that they're not always going to be right. Obviously, they're right most of the time, but they will get the odd decision wrong.
They'll be...
Now, back onto concentration mode here for Germany.
Foot. Yeah.
Burrows taking advantage of the little shift in weight to the Germany runners and injecting it.
Again. This is fine, yeah.
Here we go then. Burrows, Hayward. Oh, that's a goal. That's a good goal. Kept it low again.
Interestingly enough, that's the third flick he's put in that similar area. Low to Jacoby's stick side here, gets a lot of pace behind it, and again, find his way through the defences and through the legs of Nicholas Jacoby. Powerful low flick. German keeper, not incredibly well balanced as the ball makes its way just under the right foot of him there. Won't be too happy with that.
So it's a brace for Andy Hayward. He moves on to 5 goals in this tournament now. And it just dents Germany's goal difference a little bit. New Zealand 2, Germany 5. Ball in. That's a good diving tip from Phil Burrows. But, still going but, and eventually loses out. And Cousins tips it to Burrows, to McAleese. Hayward's to his left. And McAleese plays it forward. Picked up here by Nick Hague. Hague, well, it was a poor touch originally. That's a great save. Brilliant save off the reverse stick shot from Simon Child. I thought the Genesis touch had let New Zealand down in terms of losing the attack, but Simon Child was behind him, got hold of the reverse stick shot, and Jacoby makes a brilliant save away to his right-hand side.
Two players that will know each other very well. having competed in the Hockey India League for the same team for the previous 2 years. Simon Child and Nicholas Jacobi both playing for the Delhi Wave Riders.
Winners this year of the Hockey India League. Russell, nice bit of skill from Kane Russell, still going Russell, into the circle he goes, it's up, it's bouncing, Panchir can't get the shot away, Burrows look to put it back in, Panchir, into the circle it goes, is this a chance for Child? No, he just can't get the space to get the shot away. Hague there winning the free hit. Burrows. And it comes, and Hayner didn't get the first touch that he wanted, and it put Germany in trouble, and they conceded another penalty corner.
Could this be a hat-trick for the big man, Andy Hayward? You see here, Arm Panchia very cleverly finding the foot there of Benny Vess, and here's that fantastic save from Nicholas Jacobi. Really had to be at his best there. Simon Child pulling the ball away out of his feet and able to get a reverse stick strike off. Cracking save from Nicholas Jacobi in the German goal.
So looking for a second hat-trick of this tournament here. Andy Hayward having stuck 3 penalty corners away against South Africa. With a hat-trick against Germany, carries a little bit more weight. Hayward, he does, he's stuck it the other way. Oh, and they're sending it upstairs here.
Maybe claiming the ball wasn't stopped outside the circle.
Let's listen in.
Dion? Yeah, can you please check if everything is okay with this goal? It's my referral.
Looking for something particular?
I think Germans are indicating that the ball hasn't left the circle. Just have a look at the circle.
I'll have a look for you.
Okay, if the goal is okay.
So Dion now from South Africa is our video umpire.
He'll tell me, it's my... Hey.
If that is adjudged to be stopped on the line is still part of the circle, so...
Is that out of the circle? It's in the air.
Is the whole ball outside the circle? It's a tricky one to call.
Yeah,
to me that's outside.
Yeah. Right on. Oh, it can't be much closer, but that looks outside from there, doesn't it?
Marcin,
Yep.
I see no clear reason to change your decision.
Thank you.
So it is a hat-trick for Andy Hayward against Germany, but it's too little, too late, because there's, 20 seconds remaining in the game. Jacobi beaten for a third time, this time to his left-hand side.
Good low hard flick again. Keeper looks to me like he was slightly moving towards the right side. Maybe preempting where he was going to flick, if he was going to stick it on the same side as he's done before.
Well, that is the final hooter. It's been an 8-goal thriller here on day 8 to get us underway, but Germany have hit New Zealand for 5. Marcus Weiss's team did what they had to do, but their World Cup future doesn't lie in their hands. 3-1 up at half-time. A couple more goals in the second half, along with 2 penalty corners for New Zealand. And, well, Germany are still in this Rabobank Hockey World Cup, as are New Zealand. Both sides on 6 points in the Pool B table, but both sides requiring other results to go their way. But Germany have come back after 2 disappointing performances. New Zealand 3, Germany 5. Well, Davey, just those last 2 goals will take the polish off that result, won't it, from a German perspective?
You can see even by the body language of the German players, had it been a 5-1 victory, potentially would have been walking off the pitch here with a bit more of a spring in their step. Who knows how big an influence the goal difference might have in this pool, deciding who goes to the semi-finals and who plays for the lower places.
Well, it means now that Germany have the same goal difference as the Netherlands, but significantly more than New Zealand and Argentina, the other teams that are fighting for the top 2 spots. Right, Phil Burrows is pitch side with Quinton Hull.
Well, Phil, that's a tough result today. You're still fighting in this battle for the semi-finals, but what was the difference in the game today?
Yeah, very, very tough game. We know they're a good side. They had a pretty good start, you know. A couple of minutes in, they smashed them off the crossbar and in the goal. So, you know, we didn't start well, but I think we had a few chances that we needed to put away early, and we didn't. Yeah, they're a good side, and we've got to be more respectful for them.
Is that just minds weren't switched on early?
Yeah, I think so. We got our way back in the game 2-1, but then just for half-time, you know, that 3-1, it really hurts going to the change room conceding that, but yeah, we came out and we had nothing to lose, so we went for it. I mean, we got some goals back, but yeah, too late in the end.
And at least you got a man in form at the top of the penalty corner battery for when you take on the Dutch.
Yeah, he's good. Hopefully he can flick one in a few nights' time.
Thanks for your time, Phil.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
An honest assessment from Phil Burrows. You'd expect nothing less. And now I think Quinton has picked up one of the Germany players. Let's hear from him now.
Yes, Martin Zwicker scored 2 goals for Germany today. Very important day. You scored some goals, you got the win. Must be happy with the result.
Yeah, we are very happy to win against New Zealand, because now we're in a good position to hope to get to the semi-final. And we hope that Argentina lost later, so maybe we will see. Yeah.
So what had Marcus Weiser told you after the game against the Netherlands to improve for the rest of the tournament?
He told us that we played very well in the second half, to focus on the game today, go strong, play our game, and that's all.
Well, at least you know you've got that class in you, but it does make it a bit nervous if you are to try and finish in the top 2.
Yeah, that's right. We are a little bit nervous, but we know that we are a good team, and we hope that it's finally we go into the semi-final, and we will see.
Well, important first step today. Well done.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily agree with him to say they're in a good position, because they do need Argentina to drop one of their last 2 games. And New Zealand, well, it's a very long shot for Colin Batch and his men to reach the top 2. OK, let's have a look at some of the highlights then from this second half. And they got a quick goal in the first half, and they got a quick goal in the second.
Slight bit of luck there. Eventually the ball striking Steve Edwards as he made his way to cover that back post ball. But then New Zealand really came into the game with Hugo Ingles here. Easy save in the end for Jacoby, but encouraging signs from New Zealand. Fantastic through ball here, taken down by Furk. Initial shot is saved. Ruhr does very well to keep the ball alive. Back in and Furk with a flick shot again. Good quick effort. Making his way past Devon Manchester here, but...
And that made it 5-1, and that was good from a goal difference perspective, but then these 2 late short corners.
This big man here got a ferocious drag flick, really gets his body in front of the ball and whipping it through with those powerful upper body, beating Nicholas Jacoby under his right foot, and this time finishing off, going low and left to the goalkeeper. Might have struck the kicker there and made its way into the backboard, but a hat-trick again for the man himself.
I think he moves to the top of the goal-scoring charts with that hat-trick with 6 goals. Now, the Pool B table, Germany up into second on goal difference, but Argentina still have to play Korea and South Africa. Germany's last game is against Korea, so this could go right down to the wire, but they need results to go their way if they are to make the top 2. Well, that's it from game one on day 8 from the Rabobank Hockey World Cup. Thank you for your company. Bye-bye.